Hey all, wanted to make a video. Today I wanted to speak about why I think we just hit the bottom here. Okay, so first looking at Bitcoin, this is obviously specific to Bitcoin, but generally all cryptos follow Bitcoin anyway. So if it's the bottom for Bitcoin, it's a good sign for the market and it's the bottom for the rest of the other cryptos. So I think no matter how you look at it, we are in a wave four and wave fours tend to be very boring, side trading for a lot, and that's what we've had. So I think either way, even if I messed up the earlier wave count, maybe it's like this and this, even if it's something like that, I still think we are in a wave four. Um, and due to that, look what just played out. It was an ABC pattern. So basically, we came down, that's the A, we went up, and we did not break this high, so that's a B, and we went down, and we did break below this low, so that's a C. Now, that is a phenomenal sign considering what recently happened. I mean, this is basically a deviation, which is a very bullish sign. Now, when we look at the 4-hour chart, and I'm going to delete this so that we could see it, we literally wicked this level. Look at the 1-hour chart. Okay, so some of you might not understand this, but this is a hammer candle. Okay, basically, sellers took over and the candle got pushed right back up by the buyers, like insanely. It got pushed up insanely. And how do we know that it's even more bullish? Is the amount of volume. Basically, so many buyers took over that it ended up having more buyers than sellers. And that is a very bullish sign, especially considering it had a significant drop, which confirmed that there were so many sellers. But then the amount of buyers just instantly brought it back up. But yeah, again, on the 4-hour chart, what just happened? Well, we have this structure, right? We have this high here, this low, this high, and this low. Now, this low is technically lower than this low. But as you can see now, we're breaking above these highs. Sorry, we already did break above these highs. Now, I don't like to put too much faith on the 4-hour charts, but you can see that it is decently accurate with how things go in the future by just looking at the trend. But I put more faith in the daily chart. So I'll sig say I'll show my main levels. So like here, that's obviously a small high. It would be nice to get over that. But most importantly, if we could get over this level, like I see no reason why if we get above this level, we wouldn't go to this level. You know, maybe have a little bit of a bounce down, but then hit 75K, which where we know there are loads of shorts and they will get liquidated at that level or their stop losses will hit, etc. So if we hit 75K, if we break above, I guess, this final zone, we really should be in clear air. Then FOMO starts happening from the ETFs and we continue to boom. Now, what's the bearish case? Well, the bearish case is, I guess, the same. We so I speak about the ETFs. They have a huge impact because of how much money they're flowing in. Now, the ETFs can have some outflows from people that panic sell, and that would happen if we broke below here, really. We'd basically be in free air to 57K, and then probably this retest of this resistance 53K to 52K about, and that could easily happen if we break below because ETF investors will have fear, they'll sell, and then we'll have ETF outflows actually. Grayscale is basically done selling, so that is extremely bullish. Halving is around the corner. Now that is bullish, but not because it's a news event. It is not a news event, and I want to make a new video about that later. But it's bullish because fewer Bitcoin can be sold by the miners. That's the only reason why it's bullish. Okay, so I guess that's it for the video. I personally picked up some TIA here. Actually got brought down quite a bit. That's actually not a good sign. I was looking at INJ, didn't end up going with it. I was watching Jito. I should have got in. I was literally gonna enter at Wait, let's see. Yeah, it would have been 2.7, now 3.4. Obviously, that's like a huge gain in terms of percentage. 16% on one candle. But you miss some. That's perfectly fine. Uh, in a BLZ trade, looking good. Bitcoin had that dip here. Bitcoin went down like 6%. This only went down 2%. Very good sign. But now Bitcoin went up and BLZ hasn't really followed. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's why I think this is the low in the market. Um, just wanted to call out a couple of people. Don't sell your long term to try to rebuy later. People are specifically talking about things like the war, like Israel attacking and trying to spark fear. And as you can see, retail sold. This is what I'm assuming happened. Retail sold, causing the small crash, and then the big money, the actual smart investors, bought it all up and used the war to make people sell and be their entrance liquidity. Okay, so don't be that guy. Be bullish in the long term. If we go down, just buy more. If you are long-term bullish, I am long-term bullish. That's what I will be doing. If you are not long-term bullish, of course, you might want to short. But yeah, um, okay. Hope you guys learned something from this, and I'll see you in the next one.